Today we're going to take a look at section 3.1, which is plotting points in the coordinate plane. A coordinate plane is what's formed by the intersection of two number lines. So this picture right here is an example of a coordinate plane. It has both positive and negative numbers on it. We can then go ahead and we can divide this into quadrants. In quadrants, we name them going counterclockwise, and they must be named using Roman numerals. So for example, this is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. We're going to get into plotting points on these coordinate planes in a moment. And when we do that, we use ordered pairs. And ordered pairs are always in parentheses, and they're always listed as X and Y. X is our side-to-side axis is labeled. Y is our up and down one. So when we go to plot points, we're always going to go side to side first, and then we're going to go up and down. We have a very special ordered pair, and that's right here in the middle. We call that the origin. The origin is the ordered pair 0, 0. So here they've given us 5 points, and what they want us to do is they want us to plot these. We're going to go ahead and we're going to plot them all on the same coordinate plane. We're not going to connect these because these aren't supposed to form a line or anything. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to graph the point J. It's telling me to go side to side 0. And then up 3. I'm going to put a dot here, and I'm also going to label it with the same letter. Make sure that you label your points. Don't forget to label them. Then we can go ahead and go to point K, which tells me to go back 2. So I'm going to go to -2, and then I'm going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're only making 1 point for each set of ordered pairs. You aren't having 2 different points for each set. L, I'm going to go back 6, and I'm going to go down 2. M, I'm going over 0, I'm going up 0. And then N, I'm going to go over 4, and I'm going to go up 5. Again, labeling it with a letter. Now, we're not done yet because the directions said to and name them using the quadrants. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look. And our first one's actually a bit of a tricky one because it doesn't fall in one of the quadrants. So what we do, we don't say that it falls in quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. What we do say is that it falls right on the y-axis. So that's where it falls. So you're never going to list 2 quadrants. K is over here. Remember, if it helps you to label these, you can always go ahead and label them. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're using Roman numerals. I'll mark them wrong if they're not in Roman numerals. This falls in quadrant 2. Point L is over here. This is in quadrant 3. Remember, 0, 0 is our special one. It's on the origin. And point N is in quadrant 1. So these last ones, they want us to look at the graph and they want us to give the coordinates. So we want to put these into ordered pairs. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take a look at it. So I'm going to look at point A. Again, I want to know what I'm talking about. So I'm talking about point A. I want to say how many do I go side to side. So looking at the X, I go over 1 and I go up 2. When I get to point B, I'm going to go over 2, and I'm going to go down 1. Because I'm going down, remember that makes it negative. Point C, I'm going to go backwards 3, so again, that makes it negative, but I go up and down 0. And point D, I'm going to go backwards 2, and I'm going to go up 4. These didn't ask for the quadrants, but if they did, we could go ahead and we could fill those in. Point A is in quadrant 1. Point B is in quadrant 4. Point C, again, be careful, it's on the x-axis this time. Remember, we don't write 2 different quadrants for that. And then point D is in quadrant 2.